Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Railway Empire 2. Excuse me. Um, what I'm planning to do today is first of all trying to get a little bit more money, and I have two options for that. One is getting a faster train, 51 kilometers compared to the 35. So that's pretty much an improvement, costing me 300 research points. And considering we got 160 and 60 coming in, that means I have to do 3 more months. So we're currently in June, so that's July, August and September before it's unlocked. That's one option. The other option, also costing me 300 points, is doing this one, which will be done in July, and get 5% more packages in all cities, which also means 5% revenue increase, while going for the train will mean faster transportation of both passengers and goods. But this is only packages, so only mail. Then, if I spend another 100 points, we get a 25% delivery revenue on mail. And compared these two, well, this way may give me more on passengers and mail. This is actually the choice I'm going to do because mail transport will be better. And with that, a lot more money will be income. I noticed that mail income is somewhat more steady as passenger income. So the first goal for this game is to get those two technologies unlocked. After that, I will indeed go for the Adler, for the Firefly. Also, because of the time, the money needed to replace all my express trains will be, well, it's going to be quite some. And with the high revenue for mail, even if each mail card is costing me, I think 20k, but the high revenue of mail is making that easier. So mail part first, it shows as express, but mail parts first, express train after, refrigerated car after that, and those two will be skipped for a while. Refrigerated car, dining car, and at that point I got a very solid base income on both mail and passengers, and after that I will go for G&M American before covered cap, spark arrestor, and then caboose and everything else I skipped. We're in 8033. My task list moved up to 8050, which means there's plenty of time to do that. So that's not a problem. What is going to be a problem is this, and the fact that we have somebody beating me on this line, plus that one. That may be quite complicated too, but in all fairness, the 10 different goods in Amsterdam should be possible within the next year. Some of the other things will be possible too. but I will concentrate more on going east instead of going south. So this lady can do anything she wants in France. Over time, I will deal with that. Right now, for me, the most important part is to... Do I actually have a supply for Paris? No, not yet. Let me check. Paris. Beer, beer, to the grains. I'm not able to get to that terminal. To make it even worse. Okay, so I also need to do something else, but that's a minor translation thingy. Cargo, so this one, get it to that one, build, build, set directions. Translation to French. You got to be kidding me. Merchandise. I could have known. I've got one stop in Paris at the moment. I still need to add the whole cargo part here. Problem, it's not a big problem, but it is somewhat of a problem, is, like I said, my competitor is here too. I think I'll leave that be for a while. I was thinking about setting up a station and doing some cargo stuff here. Beer, milk, corn from Lille in Paris, but I think I'll leave that for now. I'm not helping her to grow a city just because I have a task. Instead, I will start focusing going east. So let's start the game, because that needs to be done too. Still need to set up industries here. There's also, no, I don't need the trains. Something else I need to do over here. 95,000. 41. It needs 50. Okay. $650. That's going to take a while. 394. Actually thinking to drop cloth industry, the clothing industry here, and liquor over here. The problem with liquor is I got the sugar, but I don't have connection over here yet with this station. Plus, like I said, it's 600,000. I also think having the train from Amsterdam visiting this part isn't the best of ideas, which is why I want this to be added. Which means I have to split the tracks here and in that direction. Eventually I'm able to outperform her anyway. $400,000. Yeah, that should be easy. Thing is, I'm playing another game. Maybe I will switch in the end just to give you an idea about everything. But in the other game, I'm making 400,000 in a week. So what I have over here is actually shown over there. I also have quite a part in France. This lady is in that game. She is in Spain. One of my other competitors is around German Austria region, and I have currently expanded all the way up to far modern day Poland. And I'm still in the first 10 years, so lottery report, here we go. Income, freight, passengers, mail. As you can see, yeah, passengers is more money, so if I take the other locomotive, this will be increasing. But like I said, the train is more expensive, and getting a more solid mail income will help. That's why I made the choice. Of course, it's express, so even the mail trains are going faster, but I actually caught up on the yellow one, which is good news. I am going to catch up on him, and that's also good news. For her, it's currently let it go. I am lacking. Maybe something that will happen in a bit. So things are improving, that's for sure. That's the most important part. Now, first part done. 2 months and I got the mail car. So if I have a look at the flow of goods, for instance, Amsterdam, you can actually see where it's heading to. If I pick the city itself, then this should increase over time. So that's working let's buy that part. No, start with the easy one because this is providing me with the most money. The cargo tracks are the ones on top. I can put it here, but I'll explain later why I pick another. It's going to cost me a lot more. But the idea behind this is because I have corn here, I have several cities unable to get corn in my current area. So they all need to come over here. Using double tracks for the trains to transport is okay, but I also want to make sure that they actually are able to load at some point when they get there. So by putting it on track number 3, I'm actually able to later expand to tracks 1 and 2, the platform 1 and 2. Keep going, you. And that gives me 4 tracks for my trains to stop and load. I won't be using the 4-track grid iron, I will using double grid iron. Then I can use the same thing at some point at the other side as well. Like in having a second cargo train running from Amsterdam to the east to pick up the goods over there and actually do some supply. But first, the one to Groningen. Might as well zoom out. Good. Done. Next. Okay, never built water. Ah, there. Okay, in that case, time to edit. Ooh, ain't done. That's part one. That means this one is this city started to get some more, not improvements, the city getting more goods now. Still need a lot, but it's an improvement. Again, next one is this, and that's going to be a little bit more complicated. Particularly because I have to cross over here. Yeah, right. I'm not going to do a bridge that size. Even that looks pretty long. But I will need this distance for the fourth track. See, fourth track with iron. Won't even work. $162. Okay. That's only to get that cargo train to Amsterdam, running from the, what is it, Bordeaux stop? Bordeaux Rest to Amsterdam. I want that out. It's going to take quite some time, so I want that one out. That's why I'm doing this first before moving on to the cities here and start working on the next part. So, just thought of something. Passenger mail's the same thing. Tram. Now Nancy is too far away. Maybe Brussels. This is the passenger station. I can expand it. She's buying everything. Well, we know that. Come this way. Blanks. Maybe that's not even that bad. Because I'm going to. Yeah, I see opportunities up here. Edits. See opportunities. With the planks in Eindhoven. If I was smart and had confirmed. Crap. Well, good thing I was already splitting things off. That means Eindhoven can get to the other one. Yep, that works quite well. Running would be a problem. Because I have to. That basically meant I had to put those two on different tracks. Because that case I could have. I can always do that later. could have drawn a line here, but we'll see. That works. So next up, Bremen. That also means I need more tracks over here. So that's another extra 200,000. As you can see, money starts rolling in a little bit easier now. Finally. One. 99. Oh, because the tracks are so much shorter than the previous ones.
Don't imagine that you can intercept all my saboteurs.
Now what? Don't imagine. Bad translation. Of course, one of the things that's working against me, although I know I will eventually manage, is the fact that I'm using 4 tracks and 2 stations between each and every city. So every station is 50,000. The tracks are extra cost because of the platforms. So yeah, that's holding me back a little bit. I'm still 100% sure that I'm able to outperform this lady and actually take over. It may take some time, but eventually I will succeed. Don't have the money. That's this one. Did I have a task? One. I need to do focus at that as well. Don't need to stop. Farm. Price 656. So I need to concentrate on that when I got the million. rain is dropping. Brussels supply needed. 8,000 Brussels cheaper dough. Brussels. Crap, that's promoting her. I don't want to. To stop, it's best. Ah, dang. At least we got a milk car. Off to 300 points for the next train. And I can't do what I wanted to do because I don't have the tracks over here yet. $105K. Right. First, see? All full. I will edit this. Get 25 more revenue at some point. And it's going to cost me 80,000. And I still need to split this one. And that one. Right now, let's see which of the trains is actually Russell Midi. Okay. I have to follow number one because it doesn't matter. I won't get that 25 revenue until the milk cart is added. And that milk car will be added once they stop. So they only will get the revenue after this one enters Lille. Same with him. Supply. So let's see what this one does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, That was a short one. Is this one heading to Gare du Nord? I don't know what happened, but this is not heading in the right direction. And 5, okay. Like I said, she's just buying everything. As soon as there's industry for some time, she buys it. There's nothing I can do about it unless I stop my expansion, and by then she has everything still until I'm actually able to get enough funds. So I will ignore her. I will deal with her later. I have my tasks, and I know I will be able to outstrip her at some point. I have to say I liked her a lot more in my other game, but Spain is one of the hardest spots to start. And that makes it very easy for me to deal with her. Especially now I'm
Come to terms with it. My rural station has to be here too.
like I said, she's trying to lock me in. Doesn't matter. I will expand to the east and get her eventually. And when I do, that's the whole fun part. No, I already have that. When I do, I'm able to take her over. Because my time of making money is coming up as soon as I get the next train. Especially the passenger trains. I mean, look at this. That train comes in. That train is still heading off. Right now I'm at 219. So things are going better for me. Connection bonus for Bremen. Let's go. Time to make money. The cargo one and the express I need to check. This is express. Express is at the bottom, which is quite nice actually. Just hope I'm able to build tracks. I am. Good. Build cargo. 2, 3, 4. Express. 37 and 47. Done. That's one. Next. And Deutschland. Edit. Hang on. That one got maintenance. That one has a maintenance. Okay, edit. That one. Add him. Add him. Add him. Central. Step. Firm. What is it currently? No. Um, and everything's going well. No, it isn't. Okay. It's a single train. It's time to split this one up. That money is mine. See, just by just by doing those two research parts, my passenger and mail revenue are nearly the same now. While there used to be 60,000-ish difference. That's why I make that choice. Now it's time to start concentrate on the next task. And I think this is going well. 3 years for this. I hope I make it. I hope I'm able to make this. And I hope I make this one. Let's concentrate on the goods. That's also going better. So let's see. I need a new train and a mail car. I need 2 trains and a mail car. Let's see. Copy. Edit. There's another thing I have to think about. means that this one can drop all the mail. And while it won't be making that much money first, things will be better over time. Bingo. Thank you. Now, utilization 4.5%. Routes, passengers, Amsterdam, maximum, Hanover. Okay. Hamburg. That means one. Let's build this cargo station first now. That's main station for everybody who don't speak German. I hope I made the right spelling because right now I can change it. Oh, it's not this. Then we do this. Still means cargo. Same idea. Using switches. to get more area for my cargo trains. 136 to the other one. A lot because some things were actually set up differently. Now follow this one. It's heading into the direction we wanted to go after all, so I think things are going better now. Once I've split off everything, it's finally getting better. But I still have to keep an eye on him and on her. I'm not worried about him yet. Oh, hang on. That also means pay attention and to do that. And that's why I have spent slightly more money earlier, having so more money more. So many more options right now because I can always have 4 trains waiting for cargo over here, or at least 2, because 4 of the tracks, there's always a little problem with the grid irons, but this works so much better. Um, So, new line? No, not yet. I had pulled this part. This is the passenger. Another advantage is that I can start using Bremen as station to provide Groningen with cloth. So that's a good thing, but I'm still lacking goods here. Corn and meat. So in general, that means supply. Why the heck is it heading to Lille on this track? That explains. Simply never got to the point where it could bring the items because it never got here. Hey, that's one of the few game bugs. Anyway, let's see. $57,000. Like I said, she's buying each and every industry I'm at. Yeah, this is not making any money right now because of a train which isn't running. Should I do something else first? Yeah. 410. Okay. This one. 276.
If no one else bids, it's easy to win.
104. Okay.
What are you going to do with that? You really should take better care of your money.
Says the one who buys everything. Ha! Well, never mind. Next 50k will be this station. Because I want to make a connection to Hamburg. And from Hamburg I'm actually able to supply Groningen with meat. Bremen is helping me to get the cloth over here, and all of that may help to get Groningen growing. Because some things aren't just working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I only need that one. That one is very far away, so I can't get it. Because the closest is here. It's too far. Or there, but that too is pretty far. So instead, I'll have to aim for those two. That'll work. 600,000, no thanks. We need 300. We got 60, 160. So 220 in a bit. Bingo. Hamburg. This, and now same idea. Let's check the height lines, cause $123. Yeah, we know that. But it's getting better. More complicated task is actually getting beer industry going in Schleswig-Holstein. Because there is no beer industry, so I have to build a brewery in a city where I actually don't need it. That's why I said there are a couple of tasks I won't complete. And no, I'm not really happy about that. This one is one I may fail on. This is one I may fail on. Simply, like I said, it's That's the region. This is Schleswig-Holstein. The problem, Hamburg is already doing meat. If I add a beer industry in Hamburg, I also have beer in Schwerin. So that's going to make things pretty complicated. Which means that there's a big chance that this task is also pretty hard to do. That is the easiest part. This one, the rest, yeah, I'm able to pull most things off, but we'll see. Just hoping to get the 10 goods. I need 45,000 citizens for apples. Because with apples, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and eventually the clothing, 10. Hey, negative. Been a while. Pretty big while. Going better again. My last feat for today will be adding the cargo, first part of the cargo route to supply Bremen with certain goods. I need a few thousand for that. Is that a good idea? Put it here, yes. So, new line. I need it. Get my beer from Hanover, I think. What? For the time being, this is something that would work quite well. I don't need to pick up cloth, and I don't need to pick up cloth. that works. Got another one where breakdown. I think I know why. No. So where is she heading to? Ah, holy Moses, she's moving into Switzerland already. Well, fine with me, because that would make it somewhat easier. Although, personally, I'd say Clermont-Ferrand, Limoges, La Rochelle would have been a better idea, but yeah, it's AI. This is what we get with more trains. That's the view I like. Multiple trains on the same track. Coming from Paris, heading to Paris. I was hoping, checking what's wrong with him. Clermont Station. Why is it driving here? And it has to go there. This whole train is completely messed up. Number one. Edit. 2. Confirm. Edit. 2 trains. Confirm. Problem solved. Both were heading into the wrong direction for whatever reason, so this works a lot better. 220, now it's going to take too long to get the last two done. That's my passenger train. There's the cargo train. Edit. Capital. An advantage, if I'm not mistaken, since I need to cross this line anyway, making the connection is easier right now as it used to be. The only thing I need to think of later is making sure that it works up here. But I don't see too many problems with that. So, for today, I've got some money left, right? I was about to say for today, this is it. I will be ridiculous. Said, don't be ridiculous. So the game decides, let's be ridiculous. Gotcha. The last one. Because that's one of the problems when I'm starting to enjoy the game, just I can't stop. So this is going to be the last piece of the track, including directions and which iron I'm going to build. I knew it. That one. Well, like I said, she can buy whatever she wants. Eventually I'm going to beat her anyway. Because right now we're already catching up on her. Done. Next week I'm going to expand to Hamburg. That also means for my trains. And eventually, one of the things I plan to do, well, other than stopping him off, is Hamburg and moving on to Schwerin. But there's a slight problem, not a big one, but a slight one, which means that I need to create a transfer point. So what I'm going to do is creating a circular line Bremen, Hanover, Gütersloh, Kassel, Frankfurt, and from Frankfurt to Cologne, or Höll, as they say in Germany, to Eindhoven. And I've got the options to do that. That circular route is going to get transports clockwise, counterclockwise, and I will turn Hanover into my first transfer for the next circle route, which is going to do Hanover, Bremen, Hamburg, Schwerin, Stettin, Berlin, Dresden, Weimar, Kassel, and probably Magdeburg as well. I have to figure out how to do that. But that's the plan, because I found that circular routes focused at the way the furthest distance from certain stations actually have the best profit. Passengers from Amsterdam traveling to Hanover will remain there, but passengers traveling from Amsterdam to Berlin will also be able to get transported. And as you can see, from Hanover you can actually get to Amsterdam and Berlin. So if this was my capital, I would have a nice route. I will need Cologne because of the quarry. I will need the woods. I will need the vegetables here. I may even need this one. So I have to figure out some ways. Maybe Dresden, Nuremberg, Worms, Frankfurt, Kassel, Gütersloh, Cologne, Eindhoven, something like that. Try to get as many cities as possible. I have to be aware. I've got my opponents at 3 sides right now, and all 3 are aiming to get me in. So that's number 1. Hamburg is next. After that, Hanover. From that point on, I'm going to expand. Second thing I'm going to do next week is for sure getting the Firefly, and later refrigerator and dining car. That's number 2. We won't have any trains yet, but 80k, that will take some time. And I will start working more at my task list. This one, I don't know. That's working, but we've got 3 years for that, so let's see. I will start aiming at this. I don't know about him, but I will also start aiming at his. Because Mr. Pajong is actually below me right now. So I should be able to start buying. The biggest problem, 157, the moment I raise it, it increases. I need that at least. So that's going to take some time, but I'm going to aim at the 38%. Eventually, I will also start buying up hers, but right now, that doesn't work yet. So, aiming at him, aiming at her, aiming at him later, maybe even her as last 1, 2, 3, something like that. Because if I'm able to take over him, but leave it running, so I got 100% shares, but leave it running, I get his profit. If I take him, the yellow one, I can eventually take things over and start working at the network that's already here. And with her, yeah, the rest of the tasks, the last one is 80-50, so that's ready. We got 8 cities. That's not a problem actually. It's 26 cities is not a problem. We got lots of gray points here, so that's not a problem. We'll see what happens next. Hamburg will be our first goal for now. Well, for next week anyway. And after that I will start completing the circle route from Amsterdam. Yeah, the thing is, if I want to include Luxembourg, then I need to take that one too, because that's iron, and we have oil over here. But if I want to include Luxembourg, I can't do the full circle. Hanover, dit is nou Kassel, Frankfurt, Worms, Luxembourg, Köln, and yeah, it is possible. It is possible. We'll see. We'll see. Plenty to do, plenty of tasks to do. Eventually, the goal is to win. So, thanks for watching, everybody. I do hope you've been enjoying this. I think looking at what I did today, the most important thing was getting those two, because my revenue is going up and I'm finally starting to be a good competition with the plan I have in mind. The only change I can do is using single stations, but I don't want to do that due to the lack of income, at least to avoid deadlocks and whatever. So I have been enjoying it despite that AI lady being a pain in the butt. I hope to see you next week, and we'll see where we end up over there and how things are going by then. Thanks for watching. Have a good week. See you then. Goodbye.